Hey guys, what's going on? This is James Wilson Jr. and today I'm going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 5, and I've actually already played it and recorded a 20 about a 21-minute video. And the reason I'm sitting here in a cop car is because I actually just got through running from the cops as I ended the video, but unfortunately uh, on my Elgato settings, I had selected the wrong microphone and had selected the microphone for my webcam instead of my headset. So I just recorded a 21-minute commentary for nothing. So now I'm having to record the video all over again. So if I take a pause like that, it's because I'm smoking, because I'm a little pissed now because of my stupidity and my mistake I just made. So yeah. Anyways, first off, first subject I'm going to cover is uploads. I missed yesterday's upload, and I apologize for that. And just so you guys know, I'm probably going to miss, a couple more uploads next week because my phone bill is actually due in 2 days, and we don't have the money to pay my phone bill because there's other more important bills that need to be paid. So I'm going to be without a phone for a week, so I can't upload videos. And why can't you upload videos, might you be saying? So I'm going to explain that. The reason I can't upload videos if I don't have my phone is because I could technically upload videos, but it's going to take forever to do it. And when I say take forever to do it, what it is basically if I do it without uploading through my phone and I upload using the office computer where I live, it basically takes on my GTA 5 videos and actually my Call of Duty videos, which I've been making longer videos of, on a video for like just 10, 15, say 10 minutes at most. It takes probably about an hour for it to render, and that's because I upload with an intro, which I'm going to stop doing probably because it's taking too freaking long to render. But I'm going to see if I can maybe use it to shrink. I'm going to compare file sizes before and after rendering and all that. And if it's not much of a difference, then I'm going to stop uploading with the intro until I can get other photo or video editing software. Because uploading like a 10-minute video at the office would take roughly 2 to 2.5 hours versus 30 to 45 minutes on my phone. So I've been uploading my phone. But that's why I'm going to stop doing videos since I won't have a phone. Now, another subject I want to cover. Remote controls for the PlayStation 3. Now, if you're looking for a good quality controller, you're better off going out and spending a pretty penny for a good quality controller, because obviously you get what you pay for. Now, if you're just looking for a controller to do like me, basically, get out of here, copper. Basically, play around at home, record some videos here and there, stuff like that. You're not doing like any kind of competitive gaming or anything. Then, you know, snake bites are good controllers to an extent. And the reason I say to an extent is because we have bought 3 different snake bites in the last 4 months, and it's not because of the controllers themselves that we've had to buy more. It's just the fact that like one of the dogs we had chewed up one of the controllers cables, and I rewired it. And when I rewired it, I didn't know what I was doing, because after playing with it for about 10 minutes with another controller plugged up, it would say the maximum power output for USB devices has been reached, unplug one. And so we wouldn't be able to play with 2 controllers. Well, since we couldn't, and we figured that might be what it was, we went ahead and bought another controller. And snakebite controllers, I don't know about anywhere else, but at Walmart, snakebites are roughly like $15 a piece, which is not bad for a PS3 controller. They're wired controllers, but they have a 6-foot wire on them, so it's not like you're going to be playing with, you know, a 3-foot cable on a PlayStation 3 controller. They got 6-foot cables on them, so they're nice and long, so you can sit far away from the TV and not go blind by what your parents tell you when you're a kid. But the thing is all three of these controllers we've had problems with the buttons, and once they had problems with them, it's not that they don't work, it's just that you got to press them really hard. And I know some people would be like, oh, it's because they're new and you got to break them in. Well, no, I shouldn't have to sit there and press the controller button really hard to break it in. And so, like the first snakebite controller we bought, it was the L2 and the R2 buttons. So basically, when I was playing Call of Duty, I had trouble throwing tacticals and lethals. If I was playing Grand Theft Auto, I had problems, you know, driving my car and slowing my car down with, you know, the brake like that. And so that was the problem with the first controller. Well, when we got a second controller, a new one, of course, I'm the oldest and I'm the one that uses the PlayStation more than anybody, and so I get the newer controller. So I'm sitting there playing with it and couldn't find out the X button's messed up. So you got to press the X button really hard to get the X button to work. And that sucks too, because that sucks more than the lethal and all that on Call of Duty, because when you're playing Call of Duty you use X to jump, and so I would have to press it really hard to get it to jump. Not good. Well, I cannot lose these cops for shit. But anyways, the controller we got now that we just bought like a couple days ago is the L2 button. It's not the L2 and R2. It's actually the L2 and the L1 button that are messed up. Let's speed this up. Get over here. It's the L2 and L1 button that are messed up, because I noticed that because when I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 yesterday, I ended up going down sights when I was sniping, and it kind of in and out, you know, because I didn't have the button pressed hard enough. And so it was aggravating as shit. And another reason why I know that is because if you've watched any of my recent videos, you know that I play Guitar Hero. And on Guitar Hero, I don't have a guitar that works, so I use a controller. Well, when you're playing Guitar Hero with a controller, the buttons for strumming, you know, for playing hitting the notes and all that, is the L2, L1, R1, R2. And it's exactly in that order, and you know, green, red, yellow, blue. And I went to play Through the Fire and the Flames by Dragon Force on Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock, and I almost failed right off the bat because I couldn't hit the green notes at all because the L2 button didn't want to work right, and really neither did the R1 or the L1 button. So yeah, if you're gonna get a controller, try to find something besides a snakebite that's cheap, because honestly, you definitely do get what you pay for. Now, another subject I want to talk about, since it's going to be a big subject on my channel, is tattooing. And the reason I want to talk about tattooing is because I just recently did a tattoo on a friend of mine, which I said in one of my previous videos, and he wanted me to do some shading in it for him once it got healed up. And the thing is I'm not that good at shading. It's not that I don't have the confidence, it's just that I don't have the technique down. And it's like anything else, it takes practice to get good enough to do it, you know. You can't just sit there and start playing Call of Duty and be a master at it, you know, as soon as you start playing it. You gotta practice and you gotta, you know, work hard to get there. It's the same thing with tattooing, which is just about anything else in your life. I mean, pretty much everything in your life that you ever want to do, you're going to have to practice at it and work at it. You're not going to instantly be good at it. I mean, there's some exceptions where, you know, you're going to pick something up real quick, but for the most part, you're going to have to work for everything, work hard at everything. And I can't really practice tattooing because I don't have any people to tattoo on practice-wise, so that's what my problem is there. But it's just, I mean, like my buddy that I did a tattoo for, he's got some friends that wanted tattoos too, and I told them, I was like, okay, you know, that's fine, I'll tattoo for you. And when I told them that, they asked, well, how much for this and how much for that, you know, vice versa. And I was like, well, you know, tell the truth, I'll do that for like 40 bucks, or I'll do that for like 30 bucks. And the reason I told them those prices, which is a lot cheaper than what you'd pay at a tattoo shop, is because I'm not a professional by any means, and they shouldn't expect it to come out looking professional. I mean, it'll come out looking good, and I'll make sure it looks good, you know, in the end. Because if I mess up something or whatever, I'll make sure I touch it up and fix it, whatever, do whatever I got to do to make it look good. But I'm not going to sit there and promise you that it's going to come out looking professional right off the bat from the get-go. And so, since I'm not going to give you a professional tattoo, I'm not going to give you professional tattoo prices either. And it's funny because my buddy that I did the tattoo for, he had actually went and got a tattoo a couple months before, you know, I did one for him. And the artist that he went to is supposed to be a professional tattoo artist. Well, about 2 weeks after he got the tattoo, some of the coloring in his tattoo faded out. It's not supposed to fade that quick, you know. So he was telling me about this, you know, and he said that he basically went up to the guy and told him, he was like, dude, look, you got to fix this because it's faded and it's not supposed to be faded. Not this early, you know. It's tattoo's not that old. And so the guy was like, okay, you know, it's no problem, I'll fix it for you. It's gonna cost you 80 bucks. He's like, but that's how much it charged me to get the tattoo in the first place. And he goes, exactly. He goes, you want me to fix it? You're gonna have to pay me 80 bucks. So he didn't get it fixed, and now he's wanting me to fix it maybe, and which I'll fix it because all it is just solid coloring in. There's no shading or anything, so I can fix it for him. And I told him, I was like, well, if I fix it, you know, I'll charge you like 30 bucks, you know, that's it. Which I feel sorry for him having to pay again, but I have to, you know, the ink costs money, and that's the main thing I'm charging for is ink. I mean, the ink doesn't cost that much, but still, I would like to have a little money left over for, you know, my pocket, because I am doing a service to somebody. Whether they're helping me out by basically giving me a practice canvas to work on or not, I'm still helping them out by, you know, touching up their tattoo or whatever. So I need to actually hit that friend up and ask him if he's ready to get it touched up or not. But that is one of the subjects I was wanting to talk about. Really don't have much else to talk about, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get away from this cop, because I can't remember. I think I've covered everything that I covered in the original video I recorded earlier that I had no audio to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get away from the cops, hopefully, and it's going to be like the end of the last video. I'm going to try to get away from the cops, and then I'll basically end the video. So let's go this way and go hide in here. Go hide back here. They won't find me back here. Yeah, buddy. Been a while since I've hid from the cops like this, so see if it works. Hopefully they don't spot my car and say, oh, there he is. Nope. That should work then. So anyways, guys, I just really want to thank you guys for watching my videos, and for those people who have subscribed, I really appreciate it. And for those who haven't subscribed, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the video. Also, like I said, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at James D. Watson Jr. No spaces, underscores, or nothing, all lowercase. And other than that, have a good one, guys.